You may have just played through one of the episodes in Life is Strange 2 and thought, whoa, why on earth has Daniel done that? Or maybe you're just intrigued to know a little bit more about the branching complexities that your choices have within the game. Either way, this video is going to uncover some key decisions and various alternate scenes that occur throughout Life is Strange 2, and just why your story played out the way it did. If you fancy finding out more about how educating Daniel works, check out our other video which lays out the system in full by clicking the card on screen now or in the description. But if you're happy to see some of the different outcomes, keep on watching. Spoilers ahead for all episodes in Life is Strange 2. Make sure you play before watching. Or don't. I can't tell you what to do. Speaking of which, that's exactly what will make up a big chunk of your relationship with your younger brother that you care for, Daniel. Telling him what to do.
Hey!
The entire journey you undertake together is a learning curve that develops Daniel's education and personality, which has a stake in how he reacts to certain situations.
Stop trying to make fun of me!
However, there's certainly an element of practice what you preach, because Sean's actions will affect Daniel's learning too.
You stole it from him?
I don't know. It looked cool and you stole before, so I thought...
Rather than just only what Sean tells Daniel.
No, man. Stealing is bad. We only do it if we really need it.
On top of all this, there's a brotherhood component, how much Daniel trusts and has an emotional bond with Sean. That could even mean whilst morally you could have a bit of an evil Daniel, if your brotherly bond with Sean is strong enough, he may trust to do what you say, even if he himself doesn't necessarily want to.
Don't do it.
Pretty intricate stuff, huh?
Look what she did!
That's on her.
Here. I trust you.
Let's take a look at these in action with how some scenes can play out differently in the Life is Strange 2 episodes. Episode 1. In the ending scene, telling Daniel that you'll try to be honest during the final motel sequence of episode 1 will improve his morality, but will negatively impact his trust in you and your brotherhood, as you didn't outright promise to never lie to him again.
I'll try, Daniel. But I need to protect you now.
On the other hand, promising to never lie again will significantly boost his trust in you, but will not affect his morality.
I promise.
This is a good example of where the options you are given are weighted differently and not just simple mirrors of one another. But the alternate scenes aren't all bad. Check out the variation in dialogue when you choose the Minecraft or Lord of the Rings optional responses here.
You watched Lord of the Rings with Dad like 100 times. Here's a chance to go on a real adventure. With me.
So I'm like Frodo? And you're Sam?
Well, I was thinking more like Aragorn. You know, brave, strong, good looking.
No way, Jose. You're Sam. Sam. And we have to find a secret cave so we can hide from the orcs.
Okay. Sam I am. After you, Master Daniel. Aren't you Mr. Minecraft? I thought you loved the forest. I watched you build giant cities out of logs.
I did. I built the biggest cities ever. Ooh. I can use my axe to chop up some wood. Then we can build a secret base.
Well, sounds like you're ready for the woods. Lead the way.
I bet the ants are out here.
I don't think ants can move those rocks.
The ants, not ants. From Lord of the Rings. Jeez. Looks like a charged creeper was here.
What? How could a vine do that?
I'm talking about Minecraft. We could stop any orcs from capturing us in here.
Cool.
We could fight off any skeletons or creepers with some good traps.
I needed to build a camp to keep out all those creepers and whatever.
Exploration leads you to further changes to educate Daniel, like the hide and seek game in the woods, for example, and its ramifications on trust.
Oh, yeah? I'll give you 10 seconds to find a hiding spot, and then you're toast. No, not right now. We stick together.
You're no fun.
Not to mention the moments of calm where Sean sits, takes a breather, and has an internal monologue about how he's feeling at that time.
Me and Daniel just have to take it one step at a time.
There are plenty of interesting sequences like this that you can find if you thoroughly explore the environment.
If things go well, should I bring Jen back here?
Episode 2. We've just seen how Episode 1 branches the narrative based on what you say and do with Daniel, but Ep 2 certainly takes its outcomes up a notch.
Sean, I know it sounds crazy, but I have a superpower.
Ep 2 sees the return of Chris from Life is Strange 2's demo, The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. Which of the 3 possible endings you get here relies on the values of morality and brotherhood that you've educated Daniel with, and additionally links in with the episode-specific choice and consequence system. We cover more on this in our written blog, a link to which you can find in the description. The latter is based on the extent to which you enforce the rules surrounding the use or suppression of Daniel's power, and whether you told him that there are times when it's better for him to use his power to save someone than it is to keep the secret hidden.
No, you did the right thing.
Morality and brotherhood govern how Daniel reacts to your recommendation that he tells Chris the truth or not. If the values are in a certain range, Daniel may well disobey you, whatever you recommend.
Okay. I get it. But I'm careful.
That's not enough. You have to be extra careful.
All right. I swear I will.
Following on from that, whether Chris is struck by the police car or not at the end of the episode, a situation already dependent on preceding choices, is determined by the extent by which Daniel was encouraged to use his powers or not, and whether he trusts Sean's judgment.
I knew you wouldn't stay.
Episode 3. In Episode 3, everything comes to a climax with Finn's idea of the heist.
Daniel can open that safe with his eyes closed.
Depending on a large amount of choices and actions leading up to this ending, there can be one of 19 total different outcomes that can happen for you. First up, the branching begins when you decide to accept or decline Finn's proposal of using Daniel's power to break into Meryl's safe. Not accepting the heist will mean you later realize that Finn has gone behind your back and taken Daniel to break in by themselves. You arrive with Cassidy.
We should go. They might not even be inside yet.
Accepting the heist will mean that you initially arrive with Daniel and Finn, and Cassidy won't be with you. This is one of the ways in which Cassidy will be safe and won't be hurt in the final confrontation, meaning this player choice will have prevented from endangering her further, even though your relationship with her will be compromised, as she considers Sean accepting the heist to be beyond stupid.
I can't believe this shit.
In the free roaming section to reach Meryl's house, there are numerous things that can happen here. If you make too much noise and are noticed by Big Joe, he'll warn Meryl ahead of you getting there. If you manage to slash the tires before departing, Big Joe will explain to Meryl that he's stuck in the camp because of Sean's actions.
Yep, they're all here. You were right. God damn, you little assholes had to fuck with my trucks. Joe, watch those punks. I'll take care of these ones.
And if you leave the car tires intact, bad luck. Big Joe will be on his way and show up halfway through the scene.
These dumb fucks didn't even mess with the cars to stop me.
Bet they got their plan from a TV show.
But if you manage to get into the safe without making too much noise or alerting Big Joe, the three boys will break in and start collecting money. Then another choice appears. Sean finds a gun. Do you take it or not? Let's see what could play out if you steal the gun. Merrill enters the room with a shotgun and asks them to move to the side.
All right, move your asses over there. Now, on your knees. Hands on your heads.
He orders you to get on your knees, which gives you an option to either use the gun, discuss, or obey. Of course, if you never stole the gun in the first place, you would only have the latter two options. Attempting to discuss will only rile up Merrill more, triggering him to hit Sean in the face and leave him with a bloody nose for the remainder of the scene. But let's see what plays out if we select the former. If your brotherhood value is high but morality is low, obey Merrill then tell Daniel to do nothing, Daniel will trust your judgment. But this then means that he won't use his power to knock Merrill's shotgun out of the way before shooting Finn point blank.
Daniel, don't look. Look at me. No!
Episode 4. We're not going to focus on the ending for this one, as this better shows off Daniel's trust and moral decision making. We explain this more in depth in Educating Daniel, so click here or the link in the description to find out more about that. But as for alternative scenes, episode 4 is rife with them. Let's check some out now. Near the beginning of the game, Sean will be tasked with escaping the hospital room in order to track down Daniel.
Gotta find a way to escape. Tonight.
This puzzle allows you to tackle the breakout in multiple manners. Two of these involve your nurse, Joey. If you're silver-tongued enough by telling him you know where Daniel is, that you're scared, and then apologizing for asking him to go through with this,
I'm sorry, Joey.
he'll be convinced to assist your great escape off his own back.
I'll try to help you.
Really? You serious?
No, I'm stupid. So let's do this right. Find something to hit me with.
I already found a grab bar in the bathroom. I was gonna use it to escape. Somehow.
You're not gonna hurt me that bad. I'll tell them you attacked me from behind in the dark, that I didn't see shit. They can't prove I let you get away.
Joey. Thank you so much.
Hurry up before I change my mind.
Okay. I found that grab bar in the bathroom.
That should do, I guess. Now listen carefully. Just tap me right here. Should leave a bruise, but that's it. Hear me, Doc?
You really want me to hit you?
Course I don't. But it's gotta look real. So go ahead, aim right where I showed you. Do it fast. Now. Ouch! Oh, son of a bitch, motherfucker!
Oh, shit. You okay?
Damn, Sean. Thought I said tap, not smash.
Fuck. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
I asked for it, man. Now you better get out of here. Stat.
I owe you, Joey.
Only when you find your brother. And you will. So move your ass.
On the other hand, you can decide to ambush him with the metal bar without him knowing, and escape via this route instead. Are you an evil supervillain, or choosing this purposefully so Joey isn't an accessory to Sean's escape?
Oh, shit.
You decide.
I'm sorry, Joey.
If you're still okay to resort to physical violence, but would rather direct it at anyone else rather than sweet, innocent Joey, you can choose to entice in the hospital room guard. Fun fact, voiced by the VO director himself, Philip Bach.
What? What's the matter, kid? Huh?
And crack him with the bar instead. There's also the option to escape without hurting anybody at all, with no one any the wiser.
I could climb down the side of the building.
To do this, you'll have to break the window's safety lock with the metal bar and edge along the side of the building to scale the scaffolding. Just don't look down.
Holy shit! Take a breath, dude.
Whilst making your escape, whatever method you chose, there will come a moment when you're scaling past another hospital room window. Who you see inside is dependent on the events of episode 3.
That's Finn.
Finn will be there if he wasn't harmed or was shot in the stomach or knee, recovering from his injuries. There are 3 ways you can interact with him. Move straight past without waking him up. Wake him up and forgive him for what happened in Humboldt.
Finn! Hey! Over here!
Holy fucking shit. No way. Sean, what the hell are you doing here?
I'm trying to bail.
Son of a bitch. I know this doesn't mean shit to you now, but I am sorry. About everything.
I don't blame you, Finn. You tried something. Even if it ended up being a mistake. I'll just have to make things right for good now.
You're the man, Sean. I'm really gonna miss you.
Or wake him up and blame him.
Finn, you're just selfish. Period. You act like you care, but you got your own family busted and fucked up mine. For what?
For what? Sean, freedom, peace, love? For the dream. I failed, but at least I tried to do something.
Yeah. You failed. Big time. Enjoy your new freedom now.
If, in episode 3, Finn is shot point blank by Meryl's shotgun, Meryl will be in the hospital bed instead.
Meryl?
Of course, Sean immediately skips straight past him. No reminiscing chit-chats for them.
No. I'm not gonna cry for you, asshole.
And remember, no matter what your outcomes are, there's no right or wrong answers in this shades of grey world. You can't go through life being 100% morally righteous angel, nor can you treat your siblings negatively with every interaction.
Not that easy, right?
These things can naturally change and develop, and while you can try to teach, the student may not always act how you want them to.
Daniel! Get your ass over here now!
Make sure to let us know how you found your Life is Strange 2 experience through our social media channels. We'll be continuing to explore characters, fan creations, Easter eggs, and much more on our YouTube channel, so the journey doesn't stop here. Subscribe and hit the notification bell to be told when we upload new videos. I've been Lucy from the Square Enix Life is Strange team, and thank you for watching.